Ever wonder what happened to the Knights Templar? The legendary warrior monks who guarded pilgrims, amassed incredible fortunes, and then vanished, almost overnight. Today, we're diving deep into one of history's most enduring mysteries. We'll uncover the truth behind their legendary wealth, the dark rituals they were accused of, and the chilling curse that supposedly brought down a king and a pope. The story begins in the 12th century, in the holy city of Jerusalem. A small band of knights took a vow to protect Christian pilgrims traveling through dangerous lands. They were the poor fellow soldiers of Christ and of the Temple of Solomon, better known as the Knights Templar. They started off really struggling, just living on donations. Their famous seal, 2 knights riding a single horse, symbolized this initial poverty. But that didn't last long. Soon, they received the official blessing of the Pope, and donations started pouring in. Kings, queens, and nobles from across Europe gifted them land, castles, and vast sums of money. The Templars weren't just warriors. They were brilliant administrators and pioneers of international banking. If a noble wanted to travel from France to the Holy Land, he didn't need to carry his heavy gold with him. He could deposit it with the Templars in Paris and receive a special letter of credit. Then, upon arriving in Jerusalem, he could present the letter to the Templar commandery there and withdraw his funds. It was a revolutionary system, secure and efficient, and it made the Templars incredibly wealthy and powerful. Their network of fortresses and commanderies stretched from London to Jerusalem. They owned fleets of ships, vast tracts of land, and were trusted financiers to the most powerful monarchs in Europe. They were, in effect, the first multinational corporation. Their wealth was legendary, rumored to include not just gold and silver, but sacred relics. Whispers spoke of the Holy Grail, the Ark of the Covenant, and even the head of John the Baptist, all hidden away in their secret vaults. This immense power and wealth, however, would become their undoing. It bred jealousy and suspicion. People started to wonder, what secrets were they hiding behind their closed doors? The Templars were a secret society. Their initiation rites were mysterious, and their chapter meetings were held in private. This secrecy fueled dark rumors. Were they really devout Christian warriors, or was something more sinister going on? Their enemies, and those who coveted their wealth, began to spin tales of heresy and blasphemy. The turning point came with King Philip IV of France. Known as Philip the Fair, he was deeply in debt to the Templars and saw their immense fortune as a solution to his financial problems. He also saw their power as a threat to his own. Philip, with the help of a compliant Pope Clement V, orchestrated a devastating plot to destroy the order. And so, on a fateful Friday the 13th, in October 1307, everything changed. Under secret orders from King Philip, his agents launched a coordinated dawn raid across France. Hundreds of Templars, including their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, were arrested. The date, Friday the 13th, is believed by many to be the origin of the superstition that it's an unlucky day. The charges leveled against them were shocking. They were accused of heresy, of denying Christ, spitting on the cross, and worshipping a mysterious idol head known as Baphomet. They were also accused of engaging in secret, depraved rituals. Under horrific torture, many Templars confessed. It's impossible to know how many of these confessions were genuine and how many were simply the result of unbearable pain. Did they really spit on the cross as part of a bizarre test of faith? Or was this a fabrication forced upon them by their tormentors? The mystery of Baphomet is particularly fascinating. Descriptions of this idol were wildly inconsistent. Some said it was a severed head, others a demonic, goat-like figure. No physical evidence of Baphomet was ever found, leading many historians to believe it was a fiction created by the Inquisitors to solidify the charges of heresy. The trial of the Knights Templar was a sham. It was a brutal and efficient campaign to dismantle the most powerful military and financial institution of the age. In 1312, Pope Clement V officially disbanded the order. Their properties and assets were supposed to be transferred to another military order, the Knights Hospitaller. However, King Philip and other monarchs made sure to seize a significant portion for themselves. The very wealth that had made the Templars so powerful was the prize their enemies sought. But what happened to their legendary treasure? When the king's men raided the Paris temple, the Templars' main treasury, they found it was almost empty. The great Templar fleet, docked at La Rochelle, had also vanished, along with its precious cargo. Did the Templars receive a tip-off? Did they manage to spirit away their immense riches and sacred relics before the arrests? This question has fueled treasure hunts and conspiracy theories for over 700 years. Theories abound about where the treasure might be. Some believe it's buried beneath Rosslyn Chapel in Scotland, a place filled with Templar and Masonic symbolism. Others suggest it was shipped to the New World long before Columbus and might be hidden somewhere in Nova Scotia. Still others think it wasn't a physical treasure at all, but a secret knowledge, a treasure of wisdom that was passed down through other secret societies. The truth is, no one knows for sure. The lost Templar treasure remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. The final dramatic act of this tragedy unfolded in 1314. Jacques de Molay, the last Grand Master of the Knights Templar, had been imprisoned for 7 years. He and another Templar leader, Geoffroy de Charnay, were brought before a crowd in front of Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris to hear their sentence of life imprisonment. But at that moment, de Molay did something incredibly brave. He recanted his forced confession, proclaiming his and the Order's innocence. He declared that the Templars were true Christians and had been betrayed. An enraged King Philip ordered them to be burned at the stake that very evening. As the flames rose around him, Jacques de Molay is said to have issued a final, terrifying curse. He summoned King Philip and Pope Clement to appear before God's judgment within a year. The effect was chilling. Pope Clement V died just 1 month later from a sudden illness. King Philip the Fair died before the year was out, following a hunting accident. The curse of Jacques de Molay seemed to have come true. So, do the Templars still exist? After the order was officially disbanded, some knights joined other orders, while others simply faded back into civilian life. But many believe the Templar spirit and their secrets never truly died. They believe the surviving knights went underground, forming or influencing other secret societies like the Freemasons to carry on their traditions in secret. The Templar cross is still a powerful symbol used by various organizations today, each claiming a connection to the original medieval knights. The story of the Knights Templar is a gripping tale of faith, power, greed, and betrayal. Were they holy warriors or heretics? Guardians of sacred relics or just powerful bankers? Was their downfall a righteous act or a brutal political assassination driven by greed? Their story is a labyrinth of secrets, symbols, and unanswered questions. The Templars may be gone, but their legacy, the mysteries, the legends of their hidden riches, and the chilling echo of their curse, continues to fascinate and haunt us to this day. What do you think? Did their treasure ever exist? And if so, where could it be? And do the Templars in some form still walk among us? Thank you for joining us on this journey into the dark and mysterious history of the Knights Templar. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest secrets. Let us know in the comments what mystery you'd like us to explore next.